separated and had a whole pool in there is kind of hard to comprehend. But obviously my first Colts game, and even though it wasn't really a real game, it was still a lot of fun. My dad was the one that wanted to go, so he's a big football fan, so he was enjoying it, and it was fun for me too. And
a lot to learn from. It's the first one. There's gonna be good ones, there's gonna be bad ones, and like we said in the locker room, like we play on Thursday. You gotta learn from it and move on and be ready to go. I think just going day by day and trying to do the best you can no matter what. Obviously, I would have liked to play a little better tonight. I think all of us would say that if we were all sitting up here, and as a team collectively, we would have liked to play better and shown a better product, because I thought we've had some really good practices leading up to this game. But I think the biggest thing is just learn from it, move on. Things are gonna.
On August 28th, 2024, the world of sports witnessed a moment that transcended individual games and highlighted the evolving landscape of women's athletics. During a pivotal WNBA game, two of the most celebrated athletes in their respective sports crossed paths, capturing the attention of fans and athletes alike. Caitlin Clark, a standout rookie for the Indiana Fever, was on the verge of breaking the league's rookie three-point record, a feat that had basketball enthusiasts buzzing. In the stands, Simone Biles, the most decorated gymnast in history, fresh off her triumphant return from the Paris 2024 Olympics, was there to witness the historic moment. Clark, who had already established herself as a force to be reckoned with during her NCAA career, was now making waves in the WNBA. Her record-breaking performance in front of Biles added an extra layer of significance to the moment, symbolizing the growing recognition and celebration of female athletes across all sports. Biles, who has become a global icon not only for her gymnastics achievements, but also for her advocacy for mental health, attended the game to show her support for Clark and women's basketball. Her presence underscored the importance of recognizing and celebrating the achievements of female athletes. The game was a testament to the rising tide of women's sports, as it represented more than just a casual meeting between two sports legends. It was a significant moment for women's sports, highlighting the mutual respect and camaraderie that exists among female athletes, regardless of their sport. Biles, who has faced immense pressure and scrutiny throughout her career, understood the importance of supporting Clark, a rising star in basketball. The encounter between Biles and Clark was seen as a symbol of the passing of the torch from one generation of trailblazers to the next. Clark's performance in the game was nothing short of spectacular. Despite facing a tough opponent in the Connecticut Sun, she showcased her incredible skills, leaving the crowd in awe. From her precise movements to her unshakable focus, Clark demonstrated why she is considered a phenomenon in the world of basketball. Her ability to read the game, make split-second decisions, and thrive under pressure was evident throughout the match. Whether she was setting up her teammates with pinpoint passes or launching deep three-pointers, Clark's performance was a masterclass in basketball fundamentals. As the game progressed, Clark's stat line continued to grow, with points, assists, and rebounds piling up in staggering numbers. But it wasn't just about the numbers. It was about the way she played the game. Her poise under pressure and her unwavering confidence made her a nightmare for the Connecticut Sun's defense. They threw everything they had at her: double teams, traps, switching defenders, but nothing could slow her down. In the stands, Biles and her fellow Olympic gymnast, Suni Lee, watched intently, their expressions a mixture of admiration and awe. As elite athletes themselves, they understood the level of skill, mental toughness, and competitive spirit required to perform at such a high level. They exchanged glances, perhaps recognizing in Clark the same qualities that had driven them to Olympic glory: the relentless pursuit of excellence, the refusal to back down from a challenge, and the ability to thrive under pressure. Clark's record-breaking performance was widely celebrated on social media, with fans and athletes alike expressing their excitement. The Indiana Fever's official social media account shared a video of the players' reactions to meeting Biles and Olympian Gabby Thomas, who also attended the game. The video captured the genuine excitement and admiration that the players felt, highlighting the impact that these women have had on sports and beyond. Biles herself posted on social media, expressing her happiness at being able to support women's sports and attend her first WNBA game. "Everyone watches women's sports," she wrote, a statement that resonated with many as a powerful affirmation of the growing popularity and importance of women's athletics. Biles' support for Clark and the WNBA was seen as a significant endorsement, bringing even more attention to a league that has been gaining momentum in recent years. Gabby Thomas, who also shared her excitement about attending the game, noted that it was her first WNBA game and that she had a great time supporting the players. The presence of these Olympic athletes at a WNBA game was a testament to the camaraderie and mutual respect that exists among female athletes. It also highlighted the increasing crossover appeal of women's sports, as athletes from different disciplines come together to support and celebrate each other's successes. Clark's performance in the game against the Connecticut Sun will be remembered for years to come. Her relentless drive and jaw-dropping skills left the crowd in awe, proving once again why she is a force to be reckoned with in the world of basketball. As she continues to elevate her game to new heights, Clark is not just a player, she is a phenomenon. Her eyes are set on victory, and her heart is full of determination, making her a nightmare for any defense she faces. The game against the Connecticut Sun was a high-stakes match, and the atmosphere was electric as fans filled the arena, buzzing with anticipation. From the very first whistle, it was clear that Clark was in the zone. Her movements were precise, her focus unshakable, and her energy contagious. The Connecticut Sun, known for their solid defense and tactical play, quickly realized they were up against a force unlike any other. Clark's basketball IQ, honed through years of dedication and hard work, was on full display as she orchestrated her team's offense with the finesse of a seasoned conductor, leading a symphony. As the game progressed, Clark's stat line began to swell. Each possession seemed to be a masterclass in basketball fundamentals, yet with a flair that only Clark could bring. Whether she was setting up her teammates with pinpoint passes, creating her own shot off the dribble, or launching one of her signature deep three-pointers, there was a sense of inevitability in the air. Caitlin Clark was going to put on a show. Simone Biles and Suni Lee watched intently from the sidelines, their expressions a mixture of admiration and awe. As elite athletes themselves, they understood the level of skill, mental toughness, and competitive spirit it takes to perform at such a high level. They exchanged glances, perhaps recognizing in Clark the same qualities that had driven them to Olympic glory: the relentless pursuit of excellence, the refusal to back down from a challenge, and the ability to thrive under pressure. The tension in the arena was palpable as the game reached its climax. Every dribble, every shot, and every defensive stop was met with roars from the crowd. And then, in a moment that will be etched into the memories of everyone present, Clark delivered a performance that was nothing short of extraordinary. Caitlin Clark's latest performance against the Seattle Storm was nothing short of extraordinary. From the moment she stepped onto the court, she was in complete control, showing the poise and confidence that have become her trademark. Her presence was felt immediately as she orchestrated the offense with precision, creating opportunities for her teammates and capitalizing on every mistake the Storm made. The game began with a tense atmosphere, both teams aware of the stakes. The Seattle Storm, known for their solid defense and tactical play, were determined to contain Clark, but she quickly dismantled their game plan. Whether it was driving to the basket with her trademark explosiveness or pulling up for deep threes, she made it clear that she was on a mission. Clark's ability to read the defense was on full display early in the game. She noticed the Storm defenders sagging off slightly, anticipating her drives. Seizing the opportunity, she started raining down three-pointers, each one more demoralizing than the last. By the end of the first quarter, she had already notched double digits in points, leaving the Storm scrambling to adjust. But it wasn't just her scoring that made the difference. Clark's playmaking was equally devastating. She showcased her vision with a series of pinpoint passes that sliced through the Storm's defense. It seemed like every time the Storm closed in on her, she found a teammate in perfect position to score. The chemistry between Clark and her teammates was undeniable, as they fed off her energy and executed plays with surgical precision. The Storm, despite their best efforts, couldn't find an answer for Clark. They threw different defensive schemes at her, double teams, traps, switching defenders, but nothing worked. She adapted to each adjustment with ease, either by finding the open player or by creating her own shot. Her basketball IQ was on full display, making it clear that she was always one step ahead. Clark's record-breaking performance in the game against the Seattle Storm will be remembered for years to come. Her relentless drive and jaw-dropping skills left the crowd in awe, proving once again why she is a force to be reckoned with in the world of basketball. As she continues to elevate her game to new heights, Clark is not just a player, she is a phenomenon. Her eyes are set on victory, and her heart is full of determination, making her a nightmare for any defense she faces.